What if I told you that motivation is the biggest lie stopping you from becoming successful? Today, we're going to explore why motivation fades, why discipline always wins, and how you can build the habits that keep you moving even on your hardest days. By the end of this video, you'll understand why disciplined people achieve more and how you can become one of them. Let's get started. You wake up inspired. You watch a motivational video, you feel unstoppable, you tell yourself, this time I'll change. You'll wake up early, work harder, exercise, read more, become better. But 3 days later, that spark is gone. The alarm feels heavier, the gym feels harder, the book stays closed, and suddenly you ask yourself, what happened to my motivation? Here's the truth no one talks about. Motivation was never meant to stay. And if your life depends on motivation, your progress will always be temporary. Motivation feels powerful because it gives you emotional energy. But emotions are unstable. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel empty, some days you believe in yourself, some days you doubt everything. That's human nature. And this is where most people fail. They build their goals on feelings, but feelings change. Life philosophy teaches us something important. What changes cannot be trusted. If your actions depend on your mood, your future becomes unpredictable. That's why motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like weather. You cannot build your life on weather. So why do people love motivation so much? Because motivation feels easy. It makes hard things feel possible. It gives us hope without requiring proof. For a moment, motivation makes us feel like we've already changed. But feeling changed and actually changing are two different things. This is one of life's biggest traps, confusing inspiration with transformation. Reading books about success does not make you successful. Thinking about change is not change. Action is. So, if motivation is temporary, what actually works? Discipline. Discipline is doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like it. This is where philosophy becomes practical. The ancient Stoics believed that a good life is built on mastery over yourself. Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. That means you cannot control how motivated you feel, but you can control whether you act, and that changes everything. Discipline is freedom, because when you stop waiting for motivation, you stop giving your emotions control over your life. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Discipline feels harder in the beginning because it asks for effort without emotional reward. Motivation says, do it because you feel good. Discipline says, do it even when you don't. And that's painful. But life philosophy teaches us pain is often the price of growth. The things that shape us, patience, strength, focus, are built through repetition. Not excitement, not perfect timing, repetition. The same boring actions, again and again and again. That's how character is built. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. That means don't ask, how can I stay motivated? Ask, how can I make this easier to repeat? Want to read more? Read 5 pages a day. Want to exercise? Start with 10 minutes. Want to improve your life? Focus on consistency, not intensity. Small actions repeated daily will always beat rare moments of motivation. Motivation is not useless. It can start the journey, but it cannot carry you. Think of motivation like a spark. A spark can start a fire, but if there is no wood, the fire dies. Discipline is the wood, structure is the wood, consistency is the wood. Without them, motivation burns out, and you're back where you started. So stop asking, how do I stay motivated? Ask instead, who do I become if I keep showing up? Because in the end, your life is not shaped by your strongest emotions. It is shaped by your repeated actions. And the truth is, the days you don't feel like it are the days that define you most.